Hello, hello, my crafty friends. Whether you're here live or on the replay, thank you so much for joining me today. We're just a little bit early, but thank you for watching. In today's video, I'm going to create cards with the cherry blossoms I made the other day. Here's my cherry blossoms. There's one anyway. Here's the other two. And I have all my supplies out. I'm going to be making get well cards. This is a block stamp that I have. I'm going to be putting on the front. And this is a new stamp for me, wishing you a speedy recovery. This is coming from my set from Avery L. with the lilies. I hadn't used this stamp before, but I'm going to do so today. And then I have two different colors of ink. I have Charming Pink from Versified Claire from Tsukaneko. And then I also have my Flirty Flamingo from Stampin' Up. And I am using, and I have it here, I am using paper from New Day. This is from Echo Park. And so I have my sets of paper all laid out, ready to go. I'm going to be putting a border around this piece. I'm going to be stamping this on here. And I'm going to cut that out, and then I'm going to put a border around it. Now this was very fortuitous. I was thinking I have some washi tape that just might go with these cards. And look at that. Cherry blossoms. Perfect. I will be using my Tombow Mono liquid glue as well as my Tombow tape runner. I have my card bases here. So as per usual, I always stamp the insides first, so that if I do make a mistake, I can just turn it over. Okay. I'm going to stamp the Flirty Flamingo one first. How cute is that? I love the font. Very cute. Okay. And I'm going to clean that off. Yeah. Sorry about that. I should have gotten those out first. Handy dandy wipe. And then I'm going to use my pink for the other two, because I did this one with watercolor pencils. It's a little bit not as bright as the ones I did with the alcohol markers. Okay. Oops. That one's got a smudge, so I'm going to change it around. Oh, they both have smudges. Great. Okay. This is my Tombow Mono sand eraser. I'm going to try to get off what I can. Voila. Okay. There we go. Let's work on this a little bit more. It's supposed to take off the very top layer, so it helps a little bit. Let's see, a little bit better. Okay, so there's that one. Make sure I don't have any more ink on my fingers. That's kind of hard to do when in this profession. Beautiful. All right. So we're done with that one. While we're stamping, let's go ahead and stamp this. I'm going to use my white scraps. There she is. Hello, Lolo. So great to see you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Yes, I am making get well cards from these cherry blossoms that I made the other day. I will be linking that down in the description box if you'd like to see that later. So I'm getting ready to stamp the sentiment I'm going to put on the outside. I already stamped the insides here. This is going to the card front, and then I've already stamped in there. So we're going to go ahead and use some white scrap and stamp this is going to go on the outside of the card. May God, who understands each need, who listens to every prayer, bless you and keep you in his tender loving care. I'm going to do 2 bright pink and then 1 flirty flamingo. Herb, can't believe that. Let me fix this real quick. Sorry about that. Where is it? Okay. Nope. So sorry. There we go. Okay. Okay. Well, look, there are 2 sides to every piece of paper. Let's make sure we get a good image there. Push down really hard. I have a whole basket full of block stamps. There we go. Perfect. So those are the 2 bright pink ones. I'm going to wipe this off with my little hand wipe here. And then I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo. I put the ink away because I don't need that anymore. Then we'll get back to this later. Okay, let's go ahead and cut this down. This is a like bright pinky purple, a lavender of sorts. We're going to cut this little hole off. This is a 6x6 paper from a 6x6 paper pad. And then now this is a whole 6x6. So we're going to do 5 1/4 by 4. And then this is going to be, wait a minute. No, this is what I wanted for this one. I have to keep track. Here we go. Okay. Again, we're going to cut this off here, right below the hole to give us a 6x6 piece. So because I did 5 1/4 by 4 for this, and I want it to show a little bit, I'm going to do 4 3/4. Let's see. Oh, this is directional. So let's see. By 3 1/2. Okay. 4 3/4 by 3 1/2 will give me proportions. Okay. So that's kind of cool. But that's going to be tight fit. Let's see. I might move this. Oh, I can't move it over, can I? Well, I might have to make 5x7 cards out of these. Yep, change the plans. Okay. So we have 10, let's see, no, 10. I got a little over exuberant there. One more. Okay. Oh, let's see. I think these are too wide. Let's cut off another inch. Let's see. No. Nope, that's too little now. Okay, let's try. What did I do? I did something wrong here. Nope, that's the same size for some reason. Okay. Let's go ahead and cut these down and see how we can fit this on. I'm going to have to overlay a little bit here. Nothing like watching somebody figure it out online. Okay, I've got all these little scraps laying around. Okay, let's go ahead and put this together. Now I'm going to use both glue and my tape runner to make sure it holds on the glittery paper. Okay. Right in the middle. Okay. Now I'm going to put this on first to make sure, and this will just go over it a little bit, I think. But I think it'll still be cute. Okay, let's cut off a little bit more here so I have room for the matting. And this is bright. Let's see. No, too pink here. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to attach this first and then cut around it. Okay. going to put this as far over here as we can. Okay, just like so. And then we're going to put that there. And it's going to poke out just a little bit. I may go ahead and cut this off. It's not going to hurt anything. Yeah, because it's going to poke out too far. A little die cut surgery. There. Okay. Perfect. All right. So we're going to put this on the front of the card first. And then we're going to attach the cherry blossom. When life gives you lemons. Oops. Forgot to attach my microphone. Sorry about that. Okay. And we're going to glue this, and I'm going to use a scrap. Oh, here we go. Hi, Martha. Oh, good. It didn't fall apart on me. Great. Oh, thank you for your patience. I should have done that first. To do it now, I'd have to take the phone down, and I can't do that right now. That would not be good. Okay, so put glue all over the back of my cherry blossom. Martha, I am making cards with the cherry blossom embellishments that I made the other day. I know this covers this up just a little bit. Maybe I'll move it over on the next card, but I think it's readable, understandable, don't you? May God, who understands each need, who listens to each prayer, bless you and keep you in his tender loving care. And on the inside, it's wishing you a speedy recovery. And let's see, we'll decorate with the enamel dots. We'll do that here a little bit. So let me go ahead and finish the other cards, and then we'll do the enamel dots. Thank you for your patience. If you're still watching, I appreciate it. I did a couple of impromptu things. Let's see, I have 3. Yes, here are my 3. So let's do the lighter one. This is the one I did with watercolor pencils. Yeah, thank you, Martha. And I will have that video in my description box. These are both pieces from New Day. I'm going to cut this one down with 6x6 paper. If you cut right under the hole, you will still have your 6x6. So I'm going to cut that at 5 1/4 by 4. Okay. Okay, it just looks weird. And then this at, so I don't need this to, this isn't as fancy as the other paper. So I'm gonna not cut it down so far. So this will be 5 by 3 3/4. This is non-directional, so I didn't have to worry about it as much. Okay, so let's go ahead and put everything on the front here. Okay, I'll put this on the front of the card base. Okay, and let's see what we're going to use for this one. Kind of this shiny pink. Okay, again, I'm going to fasten this down before I cut it. And I'm going to make it as thin a border as I can to fit my cherry blossom on. Like so. Okay, now we're going to put this, we're going to lay this down first and get it over as close to the edge as possible so that I can get my cherry blossom on there. Okay, now again, I'm going to do some surgery and cut this little piece off. It's not that big of a deal. And that way I can move this over just a little bit and you can see more of the sentiment. I'm going to use my glue again. I'm going to put this, you can see a little bit of my experiments. Waste not, want not. Okay. And let's put this over as far as we can. Over here. Okay. I think that turned out well. Let's go ahead and let that sit to dry and they will decorate later. We're finished decorating anyway. Okay, here's another piece. So this is a bright pink. Oh, I had two by accident. Bright pink, and that goes with the pink here. Again, this is a collection from Echo Park called New Day, my 6x6 pad. And again, cut just under. Oh, I don't know what I did there. This is not directional, thank goodness. Oh, wait a minute. This is going to be 3 3 3/4. 5 by 3 3/4. Or if we want to show off more of the glitter paper, I can cut it shorter. So this is going to be 5 1/4 by 4. Okay. That'll be fine. I think that'll be fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and attach that. And again, I'm going to use both my runner and my glue, so it will ensure a good stick because of the glitter paper. Okay, like so. Now we're going to put this on the front of the card. Let's see, where's mine? I think it'll cover it up. That's fine. I was going to use my washi tape. I can do that in the inside. Okay, that's fine. Another plot twist. Oh boy. Oh. No. See, it came right off. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's put this on first to avoid any more chaos. Okay. Now, let's glue this again. Okay. All right. Okay. Now we're going to use some really bright pink. I don't know. What do you think? Bright pink or not as bright? Because there is bright pink in here. Erica, hi. So good to see you. Thank you so much. Yes, I love the glittery paper too. I'm going to go ahead and use the brighter one. Again, I'm going to go ahead and place it on my paper and then cut around it. Okay, there's that. I'm making quite the pile of scraps over here. So let's get rid of that. Let's place this first. Again, to make room for my cherry blossom. Okay. And again, going to do some surgery. and move it over just as much as I can. Okay, I might put a little bit too much glue. Okay, my fingers are all sticky, but this is the last one. All right, let's see how that goes. Okay, now let's decide how we want to decorate. Let me clean off my fingers because they're very sticky. Thank you so much, Martha. It's great to see you all here. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy. This is washi tape that I got several years ago, I think in a kit. So let's cut. My original plan was to lay the washi tape like this on both ends, but we're gonna change it up and do it this way. Whoop, let's see. I want to make sure I get it straight. That's my husband, if you can hear that in the background. He just got up. He's very, very supportive, by the way. I'm very, very thankful. Okay, let's see. How are we going to do this? Nope. Okay. Get it as close to here as possible. I'm just going to have to. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's do two. How do I organize my scraps? The small ones, to be honest, I did have a big, what do you call it? An accordion organizer that was just packed full. So you can do that. That's absolutely great. I mean, it was big, and it's got an elastic cord that. I mean, as it got bigger and bigger, it did get harder to. So I did have to get rid of a lot of that. As a matter of fact, I think I got rid of all of it because it was broken, and I thought, I'm gonna collect more scraps soon enough anyway. So I got rid of it, but it was huge. But that's how I kept all my small cardstock scraps. But now I use these. I got these on Amazon, and you get like 12 of them at once, and they work fine. I use them for white. I use them for different colors. I use them for my pattern paper mostly. But thank you for asking, Erica. Okay. This isn't straight. Let me get this straight first. That would help. Nope, that's not going to be long enough. Okay. Let's put that aside over here and use it for something else. I also use my washi tape to hold down my dies so nothing's lost. You can always use it for something. Okay, that's as close as it's going to get. This makes it a little easier to turn it over and get a more precise cut. Okay. Well, there. Okay, wow. That turned out nice. Now let's see what we can do for, so I've got the bright pink. So let's do the brighter pink enamel dots. Okay. Oh, let's put one here. A small one. Or medium size. Okay. So there's the front. I've got my enamel dots, and then there's washi tape in the inside. How pretty is that? I have someone in mind for this. She had knee surgery a few weeks ago. So I want to make her day. She was also a participant in my card class I had at the church. That was a lot of fun. Yes, the Ziploc bags, it is an idea for sure. But yeah, the accordion worked really well until it got so full that it broke. Yeah, so there is that. Oh, it's upside down. Don't want it upside down. No upside down birds. The only thing that flies up or that goes upside down would be a bat. So there we go. There we go. And on the top. Thank you, Erica. It definitely a work in progress. All right, there we go. And we're going to put some of the lighter ones. These came from an Echo Park kit, but these are from, no, I think this is too, but this one is a set of like 10 different colors, all mixed up colors from Amazon. I will link that down in the description box also. All the colors I would ever want. I think it's worked out great. Okay, let's do a small one down here. And there's that one. And let's do something different here. Let's use the cutoff piece and put that there. How's that? I'll still put some washi tape, but I'll just put it up there. I have to put a little more glue on there. There we go. Okay. Thank you, Martha. Waste not, want not. And I didn't have much to cut from there. All right, and let's put some bright pink on this one. So here are my 3 cherry blossom get well cards that I made with my embellishments. And again, I will have that linked in the description box so you can see how I made these cherry blossoms. Erica, Martha, Lolo, thank you so much for joining me. It was an absolute pleasure, and I hope you got a lot of value out of this. Thank you again so much. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.